Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I will start in the name of Allah, the most beneficial and the most merciful. Good morning, everyone. Our program, Text with Dr Asif Ch, is the start, and this is our third video. And Dr Asif Ch is available here. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. Thank you very much. How are you, Azafa?
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
So, as in our two previous videos, we have a discussion about taxation system in Pakistan. So this is our last video on this topic, and in our next video we will discuss any other topic. This is our last video about this topic, taxation system in Pakistan. So my first question is that why does Pakistan rely so much on withholding taxes?
Oh, good, Azafa. You have asked a very important question because it's my weakness that I should elaborate completely on this topic. As you ask about why Pakistan rely on the withholding taxes. First of all, I explain what is the withholding tax. Withholding tax is basically taxes which are paid at the time of when you receive money, your tax will be withheld. Like when a salaried person take his salary, his tax will be withheld before giving a salary. When a service provider or goods supplier take his payments, the company withheld his tax and deposit to the government exchequer and then pay him and then give him the remaining check. Or telephone companies, electricity supplying companies are withheld the taxes. These are the taxes which are withheld at the time of transfer of property, at the payment of bills, etc. These are the examples of withholding taxes.
Okay.
If you listen and if you read in your Park studies and economics, there was the planning of the every country has the plannings. Like there was the 20-year plans in which the countries decide where we will be after a 20-year. They are starting a project and they will check what the project will go up to 20-year, 10-year plan, 5-year plan. But if you know, listen from media, listen from television, listen programs or from the government policies, you will never see where is a 10-year plan, 15-year, 20-year plan or 5-year plan. You will, all the policy makers try to pick the low-hanging fruit. Exactly. Always. And there will be a plan of election plan, or to stop the strike plan. All these are the plans are which taken easily, catch easily. So as the withholding tax is easy task, so mostly relying on the withholding taxes. This is the cause.
Okay.
I think you understand it completely.
Exactly. I understand. The most easiest way to catch the tax is the withholding taxes.
Withholding tax. Therefore,
okay. That's great. My next question is that what are the main weaknesses in Pakistan taxation system?
Yes, if I talk about the main weaknesses, number one weakness is that informal economy. You imagine that our economy is 70% informal. We making all the plan on the formal economy which is documented, that is only 30% and 70% is informal economy. So you imagine that only 2% people are filing their return, and even more than 0.5% people are paying tax with their return. That is the actual scenarios. So if we did not formal our economy or we did not document our economy, then we cannot gather tax from the people, wealthy people. If you go to the big markets, there are a lot of people who are very wealthy and they did not pay even a single penny of taxes. Okay. And they file below limit tax returns, but they have a lot of properties, lot of vehicles, etc. So first of all, the economy should be documented and tax base should be broadened. Our tax base is very narrow.
Okay.
That is the first thing. And second one is that our peoples are not want to pay a taxes. They are not tax friendly peoples. They did not want to pay tax. They want to give the bribe to a tax man, but did not want to pay a tax.
What's the reason?
I think they feel that if I once pay a tax, I will have to pay for every year. So he considered that I will give bribe to the taxman and I will escape from paying the tax. But he did not think that the taxman will come every year for taking a bribe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is the reason. And third one is our FBR, who is the collecting authority, is not so powerful and is not so technical, having a strength and having a knowledge of latest knowledge for collection of taxes. This is also a weakness. And they did not broadening the tax. They are collecting tax from few people, large tax from few people. There should be that they should collect a large tax from large people. Mostly they depend on indirect taxes. Poor peoples are giving the tax. But as per the tax theories, only the wealthy people should pay a taxes.
Okay.
I think in your next question I will explain it thoroughly, but these are the reasons why Pakistan is not collecting good taxes.
Okay. Okay. My next question is that what reforms are needed in Pakistan taxation system?
As I explained in previous question, I think first of all the economy should be documented.
Okay.
The tax base should be broadened.
Okay.
There should be automation system to file return, and all the peoples who have a CNIC should be connected with the FBR. On his CNIC, whichever thing is purchased, whichever transaction he is doing a transaction, all should be checked by the Federal Board of Revenue, and all the authorities like transferring authorities, property transferring authorities, the immigration authorities, and NADRA should give all the data to the Federal Board of Revenue, and the Federal Board of Revenue should analyze these data. These are the days of data analysis.
Yeah, exactly.
They are working on data these days in all over the world, so they can analyze. It is not a difficult task.
Exactly.
If the NADRA give the data, and I think you give to a researcher, a single researcher can analyze all the data, and with that who are wealthy people and why they are not paying the taxes, they should pay the taxes. It is not a difficult task. So all the wealthy people should take into the net.
Okay, that's good. My next question is that how do developed countries collect more taxes effectively?
One of the reason is that in developed country, mostly population is documented. They every invoicing generated by e-invoicing report to their tax authorities. They are given, if even you listen most of the time that I go to abroad, I go to Canada, and I do a shopping there. When I was returning from airport, I give my invoices and they return me my refund.
Exactly.
Have you listened?
Exactly. Yeah.
It is a common statement of the people who live abroad and come there. Why they get refund immediately? Because all the economy is documented. Whenever he is purchasing anything, the tax is deposited at the same time to the revenue authority, and when he is going abroad and he give the invoices that I am not a resident of that country, and if you have taken a value added tax from me, please return me. They check on their system and they give, because everything is documented. But in Pakistan, unfortunately, we are not in this position that we can even document the invoices of a huge firms.
Okay.
So we are improving. Pakistan is improving, doing as the import is automated, export is automated. Big firms are come on the integrated invoice, and there are the POS invoices, but very small. You imagine that the salaried person are paying taxes. How much taxes? They are paying as much taxes as the retailer, exporters, and one and two categories, or if collect all the taxes from these people's, salaried person will be more. Why? Because salaried person are in documented economy. They are documented. But I think if you document all the salaried person which are from the private sector, that it will also be increased from your side.
Okay, that's good.
So the main thing is undocumentation of the property and people's economy and informal economy is the reasons of that.
Okay, that's good. My next question is that what is progressive taxes?
Good. Basically, progressive taxes are the actual taxes. That should be, as per tax theories, there should be a progressive tax. Progressive tax is as your income increase, taxation will be increased. As your income is increasing day by day, your taxation will be increased. That is the progressive tax, that your tax rate increase with the increase of the
your income.
Okay. That is the progressive tax.
Okay. And the next term is, what is regressive tax?
Yeah, regressive tax is basically, I think you can say that it is not a good tax.
Okay.
Tax that is collected from more people or more people who are maybe poor people, like indirect taxes. As you collect indirect taxes from a shopkeeper, when you go for consuming a goods, even he may be a poor people, he may be a rich people, he go to the shop for purchasing anything, then what will happen? He will pay a taxes. Poor will pay a same taxes which the rich man pay the sale taxes. So it is regressive taxes is not good tax. It should be avoided, and people should come on the progressive taxes as per theory of taxation.
Okay, that's good. My next question is that how does corporate taxes work globally?
If you talk about the globally, there are a tax rate from 15 to 30%. Okay. In some countries there are a low tax rate. Like if you go to the Ireland, there is tax rate is 12%.
12%.
In USA, tax rate is 15%. In different countries there are 35%. Like in Pakistan there is a 29%. And what it create the problem that when there is a higher tax rate, the companies registered their head office in the low tax economy. Like the Ireland, these are called the tax havens. But because they save the taxes in the tax havens. So the people registered their head offices in the low tax rated countries and tax havens, and they get the benefits from paying the low payment of taxes, and therefore globally it is called the transfer pricing and thin capitalization. These are the terms on which we made. There are the videos. My videos are available already on YouTube channel, but we will discuss on separately each, because each topic has his own worth.
Exactly. So as we discuss previous questions, and you answer me, like there are only 2% of people who are taxpayer in Pakistan. So my next question is that how do Pakistan increase in number of taxpayer in Pakistan?
Yeah, I think in Pakistan now the total number of filer is around 6 million.
Yeah, exactly.
Around 6 million, the filer number of filer is 6 million. But there are a lot of filers who file their returns nil or below tax limit.
Exactly.
But if you check who pay taxes with the return, that are 900,000
almost.
Yeah, all the people whose salary already taxes are deducted from their salaries and pay the total number of 6 million out of the you know that our population is
Almost
very huge.
23 billion or almost.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. My next question is that what role does technology play in modern taxation?
yeah. Now, as you are asking a question regarding iris,
Yeah, exactly.
and what is the we are going on the automation system.
Okay.
When you open your account in the iris system, you will saw that the system already detected the taxes which have already deducted at the time of purchasing of property, at the time of salary, at the time of paying a phone bills. All are already deducted from your
deductible
taxes, and it comes to the income tax return.
Income tax return.
So when you start filing the return, most of the people will not have idea that they have purchased anything, and the tax is deducted with the department having a knowledge,
Yeah.
department having information regarding my taxation.
Taxation.
So it is one thing that is the technology is doing, that you have information regarding this. And second one is when with the technology as the integration system, you are listening about integration
Yeah,
to
exactly.
integrate all the invoices should be issued with the real time,
Real
that it will be reported to the FBR before going to the buyer. So it is also a form of technology. And you go to a big store, when the POS, point of sale machine, is installed, you will take the invoice of POS and you
POS.
check it from Asan tax app.
Tax app.
They will confirm that your tax has been deposited
To the FBR department.
So these are the trade and track system is the one of the example. These are the systems which are documenting more and more economy with the automation, and automation helping to document your economy and document the taxes, and which is increasing the day by day. And Pakistan is also applying all these automation technology on its tax system, which will increase, inshallah, efficiency of the taxation system.
This is a good news for us.
Yeah.
My next question is that what is the role of tax education?
As your question reminded me that I promise with myself, I will educate every people of Pakistan regarding the taxation.
Okay.
And this program is also the foundation of that thing, that we will try our best to educate every people of Pakistan.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
That is good. Inshallah, we will educate. There should be a system of the policy makers should, and the collecting authorities should educate every people regarding the taxation system. As I explained earlier, that people want to give bribe than the taxes.
Exactly.
Why? They are have a fear that if I pay tax in this year, they will also come to the next year for my collection of taxes. So therefore, department should educate him that if you deposit this, it will be go in your account.
Okay.
And if you did not deposit it, it will go to any other's pocket, and next year he will come again for himself.
Exactly.
Okay. Therefore, the education is very necessary for.
Very necessary.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. And I think so in our colleges and universities also have to
give the seminars. There are a lot of seminars. As I also conducted a seminars in different universities like Manhaj University and the University of Lahore, Halle College. I also conducted a seminars on my will and with my resources, not with the support of government resources.
Okay.
We are all, as I am trying to educate the people, I am doing all with my own resources.
Okay, that's very good and very impressive. Yes. So my next question is that what should be the ideal taxation policy in Pakistan?
As I earlier explained, the most of the things or policy makers, as now the government is separating the policy than the FBR. policy is going under the finance ministry. Why the finance ministry is conducting this? Because that policy and collection should be two different things. As if the policy remain to the FBR, then as I earlier explained that they will go to the low hanging fruit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but if the policy makers are different and the collecting agencies are different, then they will make a policies that it is the 5-year plan, 10-year plan, 20-year plan, how we will make a progress and who will document our economy, and documentation of our economy go to the documented and automation, all are go with progressively, and our tax system become a strong and we collect more and more taxes.
Okay. As we discussed in the start of the video, this is our last video on this topic.
Yeah.
So this is my last question, and this is I think so important for our valuable viewers and for all the citizens of Pakistan. What message would you give to the taxpayers in Pakistan?
I want to give the message to taxpayers that you should get the knowledge of taxation. Taxation is a compulsory levy. You will have to pay it. So it is your responsibility. You live in your country and your country is like your motherland, and to save your motherland, strengthen your motherland, and strengthen your economic position, you should pay a proper taxes and you should abide by the law of that country. And this is your country, you are paying for your country, and you are strengthening your country, you are strengthening your motherland and your own country.
Okay, that's a very good and very impressive and informative discussion about taxation system in Pakistan. So this is for you, our valuable viewers. If you have any question, if you have any problem regarding taxation system, regarding filing a return, so just drop a message on the number as we give in the description of the video, and we will discuss your questions and your problems in our next videos with sir, with our honorable sir. And sir, thank you so much for your informative knowledge to share with our viewers, share with me also. And this is a very impressive and very informative for me and for our viewers. And thank you so much, sir, for you to come here and sit with us and give us a knowledge about taxation system in Pakistan.
You are always welcome, Hazafa. I am available to educate the people. Whenever you will call, I will be available.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, viewers, kindly share, subscribe, and seize the video. This is very informative for you, and we are always here for you, for your problems and for your questions. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.